Hi everyone, it's Nalanie and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a little mini try-on review, first impressions, little video on the e.l.f. bite-size, I don't know if these are called, I guess just like little bite-size collection things. I have two of the eyeshadows. I have Pumpkin Pie and Berry Bad, so these are what those two look like. And I also have the bite-size Face Duo and Lychee. I think it's Lychee, is that how you pronounce it? But with this, it's a blush and a highlighter. So this is the only one that I got, and well, these are the only ones that I got. And I know everyone's been talking about them, so I really wanted to try it. I was kind of just sitting here trying to figure out which palette I wanted to use because I'm gonna save one for another look or just, you know, trying out, but I think I want to do Pumpkin Pie. I think I'm gonna do Pumpkin Pie. So Berry Bad we'll leave for another time, just depending on how this goes. And I did already do my lips in case you guys are interested. I went in with Morphe's Bite Me and Sweet Tea lip liner, and this is a limited edition lipstick that they had a while back, and it's vinyl. It was their collab with Orpha. So in case you were wondering or interested what was on my lips, that's what that is. And of course, all product details are listed down below for you guys, just to make things so much easier. So I feel like I did a whole mouthful, and yeah, we're just going to just smooth out the eyelids a little bit. I'm not doing any priming. This is just the leftover from whatever concealer I was wearing, which was, what concealer was I using? I was using the Morphe Fluidity concealer. So I'm just gonna smooth out any kind of creasing, and I just really want to see how these palettes and these shadows go. So with these, I'm just gonna do little swatches. I'm the worst at swatching, but we're gonna see how that goes. Okay, you know what? This is not swatching. Can you barely? I can barely see that. Hold on. This is not swatching the greatest. You know what, hold on, I'm gonna do over here and see if that's any better. That's not swatching the greatest. Obviously with swatches and how products apply are two different stories. Wow, this one swatched really, really nicely. Okay, so what I'm noticing right off the bat with these swatches is the matte shadows. Can you see that? I'm literally the worst with swatching. Let me just clean my fingers off really quick. Okay. So these are what they swatched like, and the matte shades are they're just the worst swatches ever. So we're just gonna see what it looks like on the eyes. Okay, so I'm going to start off with this shade right here. And again, I'm using Pumpkin Pie. So lots of kickback on there. And we're not doing anything crazy. Oh, so it is very, very pigmented. It's going on a lot nicer and smoother than the swatch did, which is really nice. I'm just going to apply this right here in the crease. Like I said, it's not going to be a real tutorial. There's literally just 4 shadows in here. It's not going to be anything crazy at all. So it's building up really nice also. I'm going to take a smaller brush and run this on the lower lash line. Okay, I'm going to go in with this color right here. Very, very pigmented again, and I'm just going to run this on the lid, and that is very pigmented also. This is really creamy. It's just really going on nicely. Wow, it's actually going on a lot creamier and smoother than a lot of my other shadows. That's really pretty. Okay, other side. I'm going to go in with this other shimmer shade right here, and I'm just going to add this right in the center of the lid also, just so we're making use of both colors. This has more of a coppery gold, and the first shade was more of a peachy gold, which I think is both really, really nice. Okay, now I'm going in with the darker shade right here, and I'm just going to add a little bit right into the outer V. Everything is blending in so nicely. Okay, taking that darker shade also, I'm just going to run this gently on the lower lash line, but keeping it more on the outer third. And there's only the tiniest bit of a fallout. It's nothing crazy at all. That's really, really nice. Okay, so I'm going to use the Face Duo, and this is the blush and this is the highlighter. I'm gonna do little swatches also. Okay, that's the worst swatch ever. Okay, highlighter and blush. Okay, so these the mattes don't swatch the greatest, but going on, as you saw, it went on really, really nicely, really smooth, just, yeah, it was just like a night and day difference. Okay, so let's do highlighter. There's a lot of kickback. So this is more, I was hoping this was gonna be more of, I don't even know, like a champagne gold, but it's pulling more silver on my skin tone. I'm not too crazy about the color, but it's just really smooth. It's not adding to any of the texture in this area, and I do have some texture on my cheekbones. So lately I really haven't been too much into a lot of highlighter in those areas, and I'm just gonna add a very small amount. Use my fingers for this. I mean, it's still really pretty. Yeah, it's still really pretty. Okay, now we're just gonna use the blush. I think the blush might be a little too light, but I just wanted to see how pigmented it was going to be. Okay, it's showing up a little bit. It's actually a really, yeah, it's a really nice neutral pinky, I'm sorry, neutral peachy tone. So there's a little bit of pink in there, but there's a lot of peach, and I love, love, love peach blushes. So this is going on really nice. I'm actually surprised that this is showing up and picking up on my skin tone. There were a couple of others that the blushes were a little brighter, but I wanted to see how well this was gonna, you know, how pigmented it was gonna be, especially with someone with medium skin tone. So far no complaints at all. I am gonna add a little bit of the highlighter into my inner tear duct. Oh, that actually looks really good with it. I'm just gonna add some mascara, and that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna do any liner or lashes. Okay, I'm gonna actually try dipping in right here, just ever so slightly, like the tiniest amount. Oh, that's really pretty. Okay, so mixing this color with the highlighter, I'm liking this a lot more. I think it's a little more flattering. It's still, you have to be really, really careful because this is really pigmented, as you saw, but I'm really liking this combo. So now I'm just gonna go back and just highlight. Well, I'm going to go over everything I just highlighted, and I'm going to take a tiny bit also and add this right here. Okay, so now that everything is done, I always like to do a quick little blend just to make sure everything is blended really, really well. So first impression, final thoughts on both of these. I think they are so good. They are so they're so good. They're very affordable. They're $3 in case I didn't say how much they were. They are $3 and the quality is so good. Swatching it is not the greatest experience, but putting it on, you saw everything just went on really, really well, really nicely. Everything blended in and blended out really well. And I just think these are just so convenient, so perfect. Literally with this, I can just do my eyeshadow in the car. So if you're someone that you're in a rush, you don't have time, you can literally just drop this in your makeup bag or in your purse and you can just apply a little bit of shadow. It's so convenient, it's just such a perfect size. And you're just try it. $3, just try it and let me know what you think. But I absolutely love this. I'm going to be grabbing a couple more of these especially, and I may get another one of these with a more golder highlight, because this was a little too silver for me, but it's still pretty. I liked the way it looked on my skin. Like I said, it didn't emphasize any texture, and I do have quite a bit of texture on my skin, but really, really nice, really smooth. And the blush is very, very pigmented. So if you are someone with a medium skin tone and you're not really sure how well it's going to pick up on your skin, it is more on the natural everyday blush side, as you saw, but it's still really pretty. It's still really pretty. But that is it for this mini little review. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It helps me out so, so much. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.